Hi, I'm Dr. Dawn of GetFitWithDrDawn.com. Today we're going to make a kale recipe. We're going to make salt and vinegar kale chips, which actually taste like potato chips, believe it or not. They really, really do. We're going to start out with 1 cup of soaked sunflower seeds. I'm just going to pour them in here. Then I'm going to pour them into my magic bullet. You can use a blender, whatever you like to blend your food with. Then what I'm going to do, I'm using Bragg's Organic Apple Cider Vinegar. This is my favorite. You can use white vinegar if you choose. This is just so healthy, that's why I want to use it. And we're going to put in between 1/4 and 1/2 cup. Okay, we're going to take a couple pinches of pH Fresh salt. There's all different really healthy salts that you can find in your health food store. 2 pinches, that's a good amount. Okay, the next thing, a very important ingredient, is nutritional yeast. We are going to use 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast. I'm just going to measure it pretty carefully. Okay, and just pour it in your magic bullet or your blender. Okay, now we're going to blend it up. It's not going to take really long to blend the sunflower seeds. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to use 2 different bowls. I'm going to take part of your kale, and you're just going to pour a little bit of this mixture on it. You're going to use your hands. It's going to get a little bit messy, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Now, if you want to, what you can do is, you don't have to dehydrate this at all. You can just mix it up, add it to your salad. Kale is just very, very nutritious. It's one of the most nutritious greens you can eat. But most people don't really enjoy it raw. But when you're adding this really great mixture to it, you can see what it looks like. It's got some texture to it, and you won't even need a dressing for your salad. Now what I'm going to do with it though, is I'm going to use my dehydrator. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out, and my dehydrator has 5 trays to it. There's a bunch of different types of dehydrators. Now you want to spread it out. I want you to see this. So you want to spread it out on the tray pretty good. And with dehydrators, it's not really like an oven. So you're using a very low temperature, and you're going to do it for a long time. You're going to need to experiment because all dehydrators are different, just like all ovens are a little bit different. Okay, so spread that out. Then I'm going to put this back in the tray. Now we're going to do this for each tray, and if you have any left over, what you can do is you can put some in your oven, bake it for maybe at 350 for 10 to 15 minutes. Just keep checking it, turning it, and then you can just add it to your salad. If you're going to put it in your oven or you're going to just have it raw, just make sure you refrigerate it. Now when you're using the dehydrator, you're basically taking all of the water out of it, so you can actually store it in a closed sealed jar in your house, in your cupboard. It won't really matter. Now what I'm going to do is, once I have this completely filled, I'm going to turn my temperature to about 110, 115, and I'm just going to let it go for maybe 24 hours, sometimes a little bit less. You have to just keep checking it. And the way you can tell is when you pull it out, the kale is going to actually crunch. And you won't believe how great it tastes. It really is awesome. It's a great substitute for potato chips, tortilla chips, like whenever you have that crunchy need or salty need. And also what I would suggest is that you add it to your salad. It almost has the texture of a crouton. This is just the best recipe. I just love it. So for this and more recipes, you can go to my website, GetFitWithDrDawn.com, or you can go to yourhealthgettothepoint.com and download my new series of ebooks. There are some great recipes and great fitness ideas, and you can also download my book, Your Health, Get to the Point, which also explains to you how important it is to get these healthy, natural foods into your body. I will see you soon.